I'm Andrew Smith, and this is the history of the AHS band room.
This philosopher leaks out of here. I'm the snitch.
In order to get to class, students have to pass through one of the most complicated and confusing hallways in the school. This is our third season and fifth episode of the Lambs Lane Report, looking into the band room hallway. From the front of the school, first students take a left. Then they split to the left again down a sketchy staircase, followed by a cheap alternative for a wall, in order to arrive at the band and chorus rooms. But how and why did this hallway transform to become this odd passageway, which has notoriously confused and baffled freshmen throughout its existence?
I don't know that much about the history, to be honest. I do know there's like some cool secret passages that are top secret from the band wing to the other part of the school.
We've been in them.
Okay, so I don't know. I think when this was added, I'm not sure when this was added on to the school, but it's pretty much been the same ever since it was added on.
So as the school was getting larger, AHS needed more of a space for the arts, for the bands, and so they had this addition. The hallway was completed in the 1973 to 1974 school year when AHS experienced construction and addition and was now the media center as well as the band and chorus rooms behind the auditorium. This construction is similar to what we're experiencing currently around the campus.
The hallway leading to the band room, well, the band wing itself obviously is like kind of separate from the building. There's the cage you have to come through. I think for freshmen, if they're in marching band, they sort of know where it is just because they start school earlier with marching band. If they're not, definitely people tend to get a little bit turned around when parents come down here, like for conferences, they get completely lost.
The addition provided much needed space for the arts, including not just the music rooms, but art rooms. Today, the addition is important to band members as it allows them easy access to transport instruments to the stadium for halftime shows and for marching band practice.
I think it's just really the amount of equipment we have to take back and forth. For the stadium, it's nice because it's right there, right next to the stadium, but definitely for practicing, it's a pretty big hike to get up there and get everything set up and then bring it back down.
Alright, so in this edition, AHS has an elevator. Now this elevator is pretty much useless because it's meant for people with disabilities such as wheelchairs to be able to get down to the band room. Now the problem is, as we're about to see in a moment, that there's no way for a person in a wheelchair to get up to this elevator that's supposed to get them down to the band room.
I do think one issue is, even when you know how to get here, like anyone who, like if you get hurt or if you're in a wheelchair or you have like crutches or anything, like to get to the elevator, you have to go upstairs. So there's no actual way to get down here without going all the way outside and around. So that is a little bit of an issue, I think.
So if I'm in a wheelchair and I'm down there, there's no way for me to get from the bottom of these stairs up. And the only way to get to the elevator is to go up these stairs. So if I'm in a wheelchair, I have to go all the way outside of the building just to get to my class in the band room. I hope this gave you a bit of an insight of the history of that hallway. Maybe you'll think about it next time you're walking down that hallway. And I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Lambs Lane Report. This has been Andrew Smith from A Town Today, and that's today's report. I hit it this time.
Yeah, really.
All right.